Hello, everybody. The future of money, a tarot exploration with Gradylight. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tarot with Gradylight. Tonight, we're exploring a topic that has been fascinating humanity for thousands of years: money, wealth, precious metals, currencies, and other and the ever-changing financial landscape. Throughout history, systems have risen and fallen. New forms of money have appeared. Technologies have changed the way people save, spend, exchange value. As always, this is not a financial advice, nor am I making predictions. We are simply asking Spirit for guidance and insight regarding several financial topics that many people around the world are discussing. Let's begin. First of all, we have gold. So, okay, Spirit, let's find out the price of gold. I'm going to go ahead and let you work on that while I do a little intro about gold. So, the price per ounce of gold, Spirit. Okay. Gold has been recognized as a store of value for thousands of years and remains one of the most widely followed financial assets in the world. Spirit, what would you like us to know about gold at this time? So, and as of a few minutes ago, this is around 12 o'clock today, and it's 12:30 right now, but gold price was at $4,210 per ounce. So let's see what Spirit has to tell us about gold. Okay, I think it's no fair. I just have to keep on shuffling a little bit longer. Let's see here. My. Okay. I'm getting the strength card. And the strength card is telling me that there's gold is going to be very, very good in the future. There's a lot of great things coming from gold. It's used in a lot of things, and there's a big demand for gold, and it's going to be holding its value very well and springing forward really well in the future. The Hermit card is telling us that even though there's been a long journey for price of gold over the thousands of years, there's nothing going to be like it in the future. I mean, it's going to be exponential. It's going to be out there. It's going to be really going high. And the future of it and the journey of it is going to be amazing, according to this card. And the Ten of Wands. Is telling us that even though gold and silver and all these different ones have gone down as of late and have been really kind of volatile, um, that is something that's going to be turning about, and that we look forward to seeing a big change in that. And the Hierophant is saying that humanity at large is really going to be uh, helped greatly by the prices as they go up, especially people that's invested in gold are going to see a big harvest as all these currencies come about and start to grow. So it's going to be amazing. Okay. So the next item we have is silver. And as you know, there's been a lot of controversy about silver and which way it's going. And it went all the way up to what, $121 per ounce earlier in the year. We didn't think it would come back down, but unfortunately, we're still on that timeline where they're still fighting us, and they managed to bring it back down to an all-time low. And let's see here. Okay. Silver has been served as both money and an industrial metal throughout history, and countries to play an important role in modern technology and manufacturing. Spirit, what would you like us to know about silver at this time? And our current price is $66.88 per ounce. So, Spirit, what do you have to tell us about silver? What can we look for with the price of silver? What's going to happen? According to Spirit, what's going to be happening for humanity and the world at large? Silver's known all around the world as something very important. It's used a lot of different things. It means, therefore, there's going to be a lot of demand for silver. Let's see here. Well, I'm getting the Hangman. And I feel that silver is, there's a big fight around silver. There's a lot of controversy, a lot of back and forth on it. One way it's getting pulled one way and then back the other way. It's kind of a topsy-turvy type of thing where you have it today, the price up one day, the price is out down the next day. It's all going crazy. The Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is telling me that there's been quite a battle and that humanity has suffered for thousands of years because they've always wanted to keep silver reduced to a very, very low amount. And some people are making really well with it. I mean, it's serving other entities more than it does us for all these years. And the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is telling us that even though that we have a real fight on our hands about silver, we're beginning to place, getting a foothold, a really solid foothold on the where it bottoms out at, that it won't go lower than this. I feel that it won't go any lower than where it is. It might just go a little bit back and forth, a little bit, but I don't think it's just going to plummet on down from where it's been. And the Five of Pentacles. Is telling me that it's going to be doing better. It's going to be like a 50-50 kind of thing where you got it one day, the next day you don't have it. And for the immediate future of silver, it's just going to be kind of back and forth, but it's not going to be a total loss. It's not going to be a really bad thing. But we're just going to have to keep on holding on to that silver. Hopefully we won't have to spend it, because we like to see us make a little bit of money on it for people that have gotten silver over the years. And so that's one of the things that we got to deal with. So okay. Now the next thing that we're going to discuss is Bitcoin. Bitcoin introduced the concept of decentralizing digital currency and has become one of the most recognized financial innovations in the modern era. Spirit, what would you like us to know about Bitcoin at this time? Spirit, what would you like us to know about Bitcoin at this time? And today's prices on Bitcoin is $63,000 per coin. $63,000 even for per coin. So Spirit is going to tell us what its insights are on the future of Bitcoin, the future of money. And it's one type of money. And I'm glad to know that you can buy little fragments of one coin because a lot of people don't have $63,000 to buy one little coin. So, okay, let's see what we're getting here. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay, we're getting the Queen of Swords. And I find that Queen of Swords is telling us that there's a lot of things that went on with Bitcoin over the years, and that it was a battle to get it launched and going. And that once it got going, it really rose. It rose up to $63,000 per Bitcoin. But there's been quite a battle about it to hold it back. The Ace of Pentacles. I feel that this is showing us the abundance that was given to us from as it rose in price over how long it's been that it's been going. It's of course a newer type of thing, but it's been going for a while, and it was very abundant, and that's what we got to look forward to for right now for what it's doing. And then we're getting the Tower card. And I have a feeling that this is telling us that there's not a lot of good things to worry about right now, as I think that things are going to be kind of crashing for Bitcoin, and things are going to be falling down, down, down. The tower is falling down. And I don't see a whole lot of good things at the present moment with this currency. But the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups is telling me that there's abundance coming, that Bitcoin will make its way back, and that there's going to be some exciting things to know about Bitcoin in the future. But we have to go through that tower moment where we're going to see it really have a terrible time there for a while. But overall, it's a story that gets better as it goes, according to Spirit. So, kind of exciting if you can have the stomach to take those twists and turns, ups and downs, like a roller coaster. But we'll make it through it. We'll make it through it just fine. Okay. Mix cards up some. Let's do another pull on the next one. Let's see here. Okay. XRP. Used to hear people talking about XRP a lot. And there's a lot of goings on about the XRP. Okay, here we go. XRP was developed with a focus on facilitating faster international transfers and remains one of the most discussed digital assets in the financial world. Spirit, what would you like us to know about XRP at this time? And today's prices is $1.15 per XRP. So, what have you got to tell us about XRP? What do you have to tell us about XRP, Spirit? Okay, here we go. The Six of Swords. And Spirit's telling me that it's been quite a ride with this XRP. It started out pretty low, and it's made its way up to $1.15 per coin, and it's come from the darkness, and it's beginning to come into the light. It's beginning to come into a better time where things are going to be really good for it going forward. But of course, we have the Hanged Man, and it's going to be going through some of the things that the other coins are going through. There's going to be a topsy-turvy. It's going to be up and down and around. There's going to twist and turns. But it's saying that just hang on. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say, hang on. And the Seven of Swords. And according to the Seven of Swords, the battle, there was a battle staged, and I feel that we're the Seven of Swords is showing the end of the battle, and that the battle has been beginning to be won, and that we're going to have some better times, I do believe, because the Two of Pentacles is telling us a really good story. Two of Pentacles is showing us that finally, we see the light of day for XRP. And as we get through some of this bad times that we've all faced financially in all the different currencies and all the different things, XRP is going to be making its way back. And the ship is coming for XRP. And just get ready. Hold your horses, because time is coming when XRP is going to be worth a whole lot more. And there's going to be a great abundance and great joy for a lot of people when the ship comes in for XRP. So take that as it resonates. Okay. Now, of course, the next one will be Ethereum. Okay. Ethereum expanded the possibilities of blockchain technology by introducing smart contracts and decentralization applications, making it one of the most influential digital assets in existence today. Okay. Spirit, what would you like us to know about Ethereum at this time? Okay, Spirit. Let's see what we can find out here. What do you want us to know about Ethereum at this time? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? What do you want us to know, Spirit? What do you want us to know? And today's prices for Ethereum is $1,666. So, okay. We're getting the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is showing that, yeah, it's been something else with Ethereum. It's been up, it's been down, it's been all around. People are saying, when am I going to make money on Ethereum? How long do we have to wait? But we do see the abundance was there. And the Ten of Swords is telling us that we're not out of the woods yet on Ethereum. There's going to be some times when we're going to be running into some hard times about Ethereum. And there has been hard times before about Ethereum. And the Ten of Wands is telling us that this battle with Ethereum has been a hard journey, and that Ten of Wands is kind of like a feeling like we're just wanting to retreat and forget about it for a while. And the Nine of Wands I don't see a whole lot of growth going forward, even though it's getting a little bit better. It's going to be a slow go on Ethereum for a while. So we're not seeing a real big change for Ethereum at this moment. Okay. Okay, now we have the Iraqi Dinar. The Iraqi Dinar has attracted interest in speculation for currency followers around the world for many years and remains one of the most closely watched foreign currencies among communities. Spirit, what would you like us to know about the Iraqi Dinar at this time? Okay. And as I shuffle the cards for what Spirit needs to do for us, I'm going to give you the price of today's price at around 12 o'clock today, Eastern Standard Time. It was setting at 0.000763 USD per IQD. So that's what I was able to get right before starting the show. And of course, it's going to fluctuate on all these. That price I gave you today on all this stuff is right in the middle of the day, so it could almost end up anywhere. Who knows how volatile the markets are nowadays? Everything's kind of uncertain right now. As the battle goes on, as we can see the battle, and as in the cards, you can see there's a lot of trouble, a lot of turmoil in the markets, and don't look like things are getting a lot better right away. Okay. And I just wanted to give a little interesting fact of 1 million Iraqi dinar is about 763 United States dollars, USD. So, okay, Spirit, what do we have for the Iraqi dinar? Okay. We're getting the High Priestess. And I'm getting from the High Priestess that there's money to be made with the Iraqi dinar, that it's been one of the lowest held down currencies. I feel that in the world. I don't know if that's right or not, but I feel that it is. I mean, according to this cards, I feel that that's what it is. And I haven't researched all that, but it's one of the most interesting ones, and people are the most interested in. I know that much. And according to Spirit, people really have their eye on the Iraqi dinar. And I think there's good reason for it, because we're getting the world card. And Spirit's telling me, watch out about the Iraqi dinar. That's going to be one of the places you want to be, and it's very affordable. You can buy a bunch of it. If it ever takes off and goes, say, just if it went to a US dollar, you can imagine how much money you could make. Be amazing. And the Knight of Swords. We're getting the Knight of Swords, which is telling us that there will be a battle about the Iraqi dinar to keep it suppressed. I think they're going to really try to hold it back because I think they're a little afraid about this currency right now. And the Eight of Cups is showing us that right now, as it stands, there's going to be some pushback on it. There's going to be a lot trying to keep it down. They're trying to do what they can, but overall, I'm feeling that it's going to hold its own, no matter how much they try to hold it back, and that in the long term, things are going to be a lot better for the Iraqi dinar and for humanity and all the people that will go ahead and invest in it right now. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea if you wanted to invest some in that. And it's affordable. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of the financial landscape. The cards offer possibilities, perspectives, and insights. But the future is never set in stone. Each of us must use our own discernment when making financial decisions. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and allow the messages that are meant for you to find their way into your life. This is Gradylight. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I look forward to seeing you again on our next journey together. Until next time, may peace, wisdom, abundance, and may blessings be with you always. Thank you, everybody. Bye.